What's up, galera? It's Ohaya with Jinga and Grow Strong, and I'm back here with another video. Today we're going to talk about is Capoeira a viable martial art for self-defense? And we get a lot of different answers here, and for me, I say absolutely. Depending on what kind of group that you have. Now, there's a lot of different lineages and different types of training. Now, outside of Brazil, there's only a few groups that really maintain that street martial art training. Remember, in Brazil, it takes kids off the street. It prevents them from going to doing drugs and being gang members and that type of thing, and teaches them self-defense to defend themselves against attackers. And so it's a martial art first, and then everything else second. And it's just like the Brazilian culture. They're brought up with drums and drumming and samba and all that stuff. So. And everything's in Portuguese, so that's their native language. So everything kind of flows differently there. Now, outside of Brazil, it is more for people that are open to a cultural experience. Most people see the cool moves and the flips and all that stuff, and that's what kind of attracts them. The cool ground movement and all that. And the actual martial art takes a back seat. So you get a lot of people manjingando, which is good. That's a very good part about capoeira is learning how to manjingar. But in many groups, it takes a back seat. They're jingaing around, they're giving these weak meia-lua de French kicks, and it's just the way that it's taught is not viable for a straight martial art for self-defense. However, there's certain groups, like in our group in Capoeira Jinga, at least in Texas, it is taught, whenever I was coming up, it was taught the way that our master, Mr. Loca, had taught us, which was it's very rough. It was martial art based, very fundamental, minimal acrobatics. Cartwheels and that's about it. It was kick and dodge. It was kick and dodge. It was kick and dodge. Okay, pretty simple. Straight away, takedowns and grappling. Okay, our group, they taught us grappling, and a lot of groups they don't train grappling. They don't train jiu-jitsu. They don't train that for self-defense, and ours did. So we see a lot of these groups who are doing the cool moves, the CDO style, the real bendy stuff, the flips and the flying, which is cool. I love to do all that stuff, as you know. But for self-defense, it's just not. It's not the first martial art that people would consider. Go do Krav Maga, go do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, go do Muay Thai, because that's all that is, if that's what you're looking for. Now, that being said, because like in our academy here down in Corpus, this is where we're going to. So. Let me tell you a story that one time I was out training out by the water, like I usually do, probably shooting a YouTube video, and I think my son and my ex-wife, we were training, shooting some video, and doing some moves, some combinations, some kicks, basic kicks, sequencia cruzadas with some flips, and then some people were rolling up, and they were like, "Wow, it's awesome. Do you train mixed martial arts?" And at the time, I was like, "No, it's capoeira, man. This is what we do. We kick, we dodge, we flip, we do cool moves." Grapple, and at that moment I didn't realize it, but now years later, this is exactly what we do is mixed martial arts, and it's a mixture of stand-up striking, a mixture of grappling, because we actually do train grappling, submission grappling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and now that I've trained Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, we teach a lot more of that type of stuff to help my capoeiristas know how to grapple, defend themselves, know how to defend themselves on the ground. And from the takedown, using different styles of takedowns, not just the capoeira sweeps, but to learn that too. So Muay Thai striking, not just the capoeira strikes. So that's what we're calling our program now, Capoeira MMA. Mixed martial arts is not ground and pound, it's not octagon, okay, but we're learning everything. Capoeira, striking, jiu-jitsu. So, and that just depends on where you're at. So if your question is capoeira a viable martial art? Remember that the creator of Capoeira, Regional Mestre Bimba, had taken some stuff from boxing. He had taken some stuff from a lot of everything. Was it Batuque martial art? I think his dad was a Batuqueiro. Okay, so the traditional African martial arts. So it was more of a thing for self-defense back then, and now it's, I guess, outside of Brazil, it's not as. You still see videos of people training hardcore. Ashe Capoeira in Canada, all over the world, really, and in Russia. These guys train hard, which is awesome. I like to see capoeiristas training hard and training takedowns and training as a martial art, not just flips and cool moves. So it just kind of depends. So wherever you're at, if you train in a Capoeira martial art MMA gym, let me know. Comment below. I would like to come and visit y'all and check out your program to see if it's similar to what we do. Visit every Capoeira MMA program. So just let me know, or point me in the direction of one, and we'll go check it out. So to answer your question, yes and no. Okay, until next time, galera, so hey, checking out. Ginga, grow strong.